What's good people? This is the GranDiva. Yep, I'm a new independent hip-hop artist. Yeah, she up and coming, getting her name out. My EP is called Wildest Dream. There's 6 songs on it. Hey, I'm living my dream, which is one of my songs. Live your dream, what you waiting for? And I just wanted to introduce myself to you. I already did my little style show a little bit, and yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and introduce you guys to me, introduce you to my channel, which is GranDiva Dynamics. Oh my gosh, there's like a gang of bees around here. But anyway, yeah, my channel just chronicles my life from the time I started going for my dream, which I call it Jump. I saw a video by Steve Harvey, and it's called Jump, I believe, and it says he's talking to his Family Feud audience. So if you guys want to look that video up, it's an amazing video. It is a video that you should watch. Changed my life, changed some people who I introduced to it, told them about it, they listened to it, they watched it, and changed their life as well. So I wanted to change your life. God, excuse me. It's Ohio weather, which is beautiful out. It's absolutely beautiful out. Again, my real name is Monica, M-O-N-A-C-A, aka GranDiva. Now that's 2 words with 1 D, capital D, G-R-A-N, capital D-I-V-A. Where'd I get that name from? Well, my daughter was having a baby, and I felt like I was way too young, way too beautiful, and way too divalicious for the baby to call me Granny, Nana, Big Ma and Papa, Mama, whatever. So I came up with GranDiva, and it's always been grand. Everybody thinks it's grand. It's not. It's grand. G-R-A-N-D-I-V-A. It's always been that. But the babies, they can't see that. They actually chopped it off and they just call me Diva. That's what they call me. So that's where my name came from, and that's what what it's for. I kept the name because I'm going for my dream in my 40s. You're never too old. It's never too late. Hey, don't ask me. God's time is the best time. So I believe that it's God's time because he just blessed me so amazingly with the music. And things happened. It fell into my lap. I was only supposed to do 1 jingle because I do t-shirts. Y'all see this lovely t-shirt? I made it myself, for myself. So I was going to do t-shirts, and I was writing a jingle. That jingle turned into a whole song called A Diva Like Me. I go get it. And I just started writing. This is my life. It's, what I've been through as a single mom, going to church, and things should be changing, and and all that I went through raising my children and never giving up and fighting. That's what a diva does. I don't care what lane you in. I don't care what level you're on. You are a diva. There's a diva inside of you, and we flipping that diva. See, they used to make diva out to be a bad thing. First of all, Diva was an opera singer, the top opera singer. I'm not gonna go into all that. Look it up. So then other people, of course, want to make it negative. No, a diva is a woman that is about her business. She demands that you respect her. She demands that you treat her, with the respect that she has earned and that she deserves. So diva's not negative. A diva like me, go get it. And I know a lot of divas like you, go get it. And hey, and I'm grand. She loves to sparkle. You see this hair, don't you? Hey, you see this hair? In a lot of my videos, I have this vinyl. Any t-shirts that you see me wearing, I made all the t-shirts. Any videos that you watch, any performances that I do, I always have on a shirt with me. Hey, with me on. Hey, because I'm a brand. Yes, she is. The GranDiva is a brand. So my favorite vinyl is Sparkly Rainbow. All of them are sparkly, but the Sparkly Rainbow one is my favorite. So she loves the sparkly shoes, sparkly shirts, anything sparkly, she loves it. I'm a mother of four. Also a grand diva of four. I have three daughters and a son, and I have three granddaughters and a grandson. You see how God do? I must have did such a, a great job. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I had to learn as I go, but I must have did such a great job. The Lord said, "Let me give you a do over." See, you would take that negatively and say, "Oh, you did such a bad job. God gave you a do over." No, 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 no. I did such a good job. God gave me a do over. So that's what I have. So I love the babies. They can have whatever, the grandbabies. Hey, I'm living my dream, but every thought of my dream is how I can make the life better for my grandbabies, how I can touch lives. That's what I want to do. I want to touch the lives of women. Those women touch the lives of their children. Those children and those women also touch the lives of men. You know, the village starts with a woman. I'm like, let's get it, let's do it. And I'm trying to make this video under 10 minutes. So let me tell you some more about myself. I've wanted to do hip hop music since I was 13, and life happened. Life happened. I became a teenage mom. That did not stop me from doing music. What stopped me from doing music, I was going through so much. I lived in the projects, me and my children. It was just me. I was single. I was hurting. I was down. Everything that happened to me as a child, I was molested. I was a side piece. Everybody talk about side pieces now. I was a grown man side piece, and I was in the 3rd grade. That's a whole nother video. But yeah, all kind of stuff. Molested more than once as a child. What stopped me from doing music, because even with my children, I was in Georgia. I had a DJ heard me rhyming in a club called the Blue Dolphin in Carrollton. So he, came up to me, "Hey, I got a girl, let's make a group, blah, blah, blah." We got together, we was making a demo for Jermaine Dupri. One day I came to rehearsal and he said that girl was pregnant and she was going off with her guy. He was in the military, they were going off. I was like, "Oh, you don't got to worry about that happening with me." Maybe a couple weeks later, I had a guy, he was in the service, and war broke out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I had already been in church and I had left and moved to Georgia. And they were saying that if you can't pray to God unless you are saved, he will not hear your prayers unless you are saved. That is not true. But I was young and I believed that, and I was praying for him, and I wanted him to come back home because honestly, the love I have been looking for, I felt like he was giving to me. But that's a whole nother video in of itself too. You got to make sure you don't play with your own mind. That's a whole nother one. But anyway, I went back to rehearsal one day and I told him, "Look, I got saved. My man is in the military and I love him and I need him to come home safe. I need my prayers to make it to heaven, and I got to be able to pray, so I got to go get saved." And that's what I did. He was flipping out because, hey, the GranDiva, back then I was Monty Fresh. Shout out to Dougie Fresh, because I had a huge crush on Dougie Fresh. Okay, so I was Monty Fresh. That's what all my friends still call me, Monty Fresh. But I wanted to be able to pray, so I got saved. And the church in Georgia didn't say that you couldn't listen to, God didn't like other music. It was a church. I came back home to Youngstown, and I went to church, and it's a whole organization that says God doesn't, not just that church, God doesn't like any music except gospel music. And that crushed me, devastated me. And I was like, oh wow, because I still thought I was going to, probably once he got home and we were together. We didn't end up together, but I thought probably once we get together, I don't know. But I always felt in my heart that I would be able to do hip hop music. But when I heard that, it was like, oh, I got crushed. So what I did was I started writing poetry. I had to let it out. It was a gift. I'm gifted with words. So I had to let it out in some kind of way, and I found poetry. So that's how I would let it all out, in poetry. This video is going to be a little bit longer than 10 minutes. I'm sorry. So I'm just going to fast forward. That's why I stopped doing hip hop music, because I got saved, Kojic, and they were like, don't do this, don't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that, you're going to hell, you're going to burn, blah, blah, your life going to be this and that. So, okay, fine. So fast forward to me raising my children, going to college. I got married for a brief time and all that good stuff. And one day I heard my son rapping. I'm like, boy, this boy is amazing. And I was so happy, y'all. I said, oh my gosh, it didn't just like die. God gave my gift to my son only to the 10th power. This boy is amazing. So I always told him through the years, because I had ended up moving, leaving that church and moving, and my children are grown now and they went off to do their own things, and he was rhyming. Oh, anything you hear him on, whew. So I kept telling him through the years, God bless me with the money. I am going to fund your music career. I didn't get to do it. I want you to do it. I'm going to fund it. God bless me with the money. And I asked him how much it would cost too. I was like, whoo, Lord, whoo. He told me, and guess what? God blessed me with the money to do it. So here I am. Again, I'm doing my jingle now. I hope you guys are keeping up because I'm trying to get this in. Now I'm going to try 15 minutes. So he blessed me with the music. So I told my son to get beats. I don't know where you get beats from. I'm writing a jingle that I'm using I'm a Diva by Beyonce to write my jingle. I'm just going to be a jingle. I ain't going to, sell it or nothing. So, the jingle turned into a whole song. Now I need a beat. I done went and, got this company to do me a beat never was right like I wanted it. That's a whole nother live. I mean, not live, but a whole nother YouTube. But anyway, so I told my son, go online. Well, he said he's going online. I don't know where to get beats. His friend told him where to get beats from. He go on there and the beats. I said, pick the beats you want. You let me know how many. He said he was making a EP as well. He called it a mixtape. Some people call it an EP. So he went and he picked 9 beats. Now see, you'll never know what God is gonna do. So my son picked 9 beats. He only wanted 7. So here it is. I done wrote a whole song. Shout out to Beyonce. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a GranDiva. So anyway, I ended up telling him, well, send me the 2 beats that you don't want, because he said he was only going to use 7. Now I done heard these beats, right, y'all? He sends me the 2 hardest beats. I felt like they was the 2 hardest. They kind of, I was just going to keep writing, because I was letting people on my live on Facebook listen to I'm a diva like me. It's called A Diva Like Me. And they were like, oh, you can't stop, you gotta. So I'm like, oh, maybe I'll write a couple more. I'm all like, hey. Now this is after I saw the Steve Harvey video telling you to jump for your dream. If you never jump, you'll never know what God has for you. Jump. Go look at that video. So he sent me these 2 beats and I'm listening to them. At first I was like, oh man, I ain't writing to them. Oh shoot. I'm like, dang, why he sent me the hardest beats? So those 2 beats ended up being 2 of my favorite songs, which is My Child, A Letter to My Son, and Big Girl Shit, Can You Handle It? Big Girl Shit, Can You Handle It? Big Girl. So those are one of my 2 absolute favorite songs. And I'm writing. So one day I call my son, and he be like having mood swings at times. I call him, and he says, I don't want to talk about music. Don't call me talking about no music. I ain't done that. He done did 2 songs, y'all. I done paid for 8 hours of studio time, 4 hours, all these hours of studio time. This dude do 2 songs. They fired though. I got him hidden in the vault. They fired. He do 2 songs, say he don't want to write no more. So I'm just devastated. I'm like, oh my gosh, I done paid all this money for these beats. Oh, I'm doing this and that. One day it just came to me. Girl, you better write. You better use these beats and don't be letting your money go to waste. I ain't letting all this money go to waste. So the GranDiva started writing, honey, and writing. I was just going to do 5 songs. That was my goal, was 5 songs. But then when I kept going to the studio, different people that would come in, to be on it, all young people on it, y'all. Now it's going past 15 minutes. Let me wrap it up. All young people are on my EP. I am the oldest one. Does she look good out? Hey, I'm the oldest one. They're all, I believe, under 30. They're all in their 20s. I go and I start writing, and they kept saying, EP got 6 songs or more on it. Somebody said 5, somebody said 6. So right close to when I'm done with my 5 songs, I got like a week, and they say 6 songs. I said, I'm going to make it a goal. I'm going to challenge myself to write a 6th song. That 6th song is I Love You Black Man. That song, I love Africa. Shout out to Africa. Ghana, I'm in love with Ghana. Shout out to every Ghanaian in Ghana. Shout out to Ghana, period. I can't wait to step foot on her soil and just love on her because I love Ghana. So I wanted to do something African, African music. And that's where I Love You Black Man. The beat is called Wakanda Forever. Okay, you can't get no more African than that. Sorry. And at the end of it, I say I love you in 3 different languages: Swahili, Nawupenda, Tree, and I'm saying with all this with a thick American accent. Tree, which is Ghanaian language, Medowu, and Spanish, which is Te amo, but I say Te amo, thick American accent, Te amo. So from all of that, and it was hard, you guys. It was not easy. I chronicle everything on this YouTube channel. Watch the videos, watch my performances. Yes, I know I need to work on my stage presence. Don't worry. Somebody gonna teach me how to twerk. You don't need to even see that. Somebody gonna teach me how to twerk. Somebody gonna, I'm learning everything as I go. Look, I learned the business part. Make sure you do the business part of your dream. I always say that. I had to learn the business part. I'm literally learning everything on my own. I'm literally doing everything on my own. It's all right because it's my dream. Feel good to live my dream. I'm so proud of myself. I love myself. My positivity is skyrocketed. I don't want no negativity, just positivity. I don't even want to hang out with you. I will encourage you because that's my passion. I believe that's my what I'm called to do. Encourage people, lift you up, uplift you, get you to do what you need to do. I am all for that. I will do that. I don't have no problem. But if you want to stay down in the dumps, I can't, and I'm not going to do but pray for you after I encourage you. So I would say live your dream. What you waiting for? Don't wait for the perfect time. It's not going to be. I didn't even know all of this was going to happen. And another thing I'll leave you with, if you are down, if you don't love yourself, if you don't like yourself, if your life is in turmoil, if you all crazy and all that, listen to positive affirmations on YouTube. When I say listen, I mean after all your kids are gone to bed, or if you're a man, if you're a single, if you don't have any children, after work, after everything, after you've eaten, you've showered, you're getting in your bed, put on positive affirmations and go ahead and fall asleep to them because your subconscious mind hears them. That's how I believe I got out of all I've been through, and that'll be another video. Out of the dump, out of the depths of despair and depression and all, even in the church, all 20 years in church, people all around me. Some people just, everybody has their own lives. So be encouraged. I'm learning everything as I go, including learning how to make show mixes on my own, because you got to pay for all that. I'm going to attempt to do a video on my own. Stay tuned. I'm a diva. I'm a grand. That's the grand part of the diva. I can do whatever I put my mind to, and I'll learn to do it before I beg anyone else to do it for me. It looks like, and I don't know, maybe I'll be proven wrong and I gotta hurry up. It looks like nobody wants to help you until you don't need help. And then they want to collab with you. Then they want to work with you. You can do it. You can do it. There's a diva inside of you. That's strength, that's power. In my song, My Child, I tell my son, there's power in your blood, a diva's DNA, right here. Right here. Diva's DNA. You got it too. So subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Hey, I'm the GranDiva. Let me step back so you can see that. Hey, I'm the GranDiva, and welcome to my channel. I gotta come up with a name for y'all. I'll come up with one, don't worry. I'm thinking one now, my mind's going. Have a good one.